everyone.
Hi.
Today we are going to do a halloumi video.
The battle of the halloumis, can we call it that?
We can call it that. Halloumi is really easy.
It's a cheese, just to start with.
It's not a popular thing in the US, but it is really readily available in Australia. You can get them at Coles, Woolworths and Aldi, which we will go into more in a little bit.
Yes, so we have got 3 different brands of halloumi here. So we're going to compare them all, cook them all up, show you our favourite way to cook halloumi, and then do a little taste test and decide the winner of the halloumi battle.
So the brands that we have here, 3 different brands. We have Lemnos. So this one is kind of a very kind of block-like.
Yes, it's a much different shape to what I would think of as like traditional halloumi.
And it's just cow's milk, you said. So, the ones that Erica has is much more traditional looking.
Yeah.
The carbs on this per 100 is 1.5.
Yeah, and that one's $6. And it's 180 grams, where I think most other blocks are 250 grams. So it's a little bit expensive, I would think.
What we find people use this for is if they want to make halloumi chips. Because it is the neat block, you can kind of cut them into good chip-like battens. Whereas that's a little bit harder to do with the more traditional ones.
So to me, these are the more traditional looking. Like that is what I would expect a block of halloumi to look like. And it's almost kind of folded over with like a slit in the middle. But we have got the Aldi brand, which I don't think we've tried before.
Nope.
It was $4.99, so the cheapest option that we have. And it's a mixture of cows, sheep and goat milk, which I think is a traditional way of making it. We also have the Coles brand. So this was $5.25, and again it's a mixture of cows, sheep and goat milk, and it's the more traditional looking. That is mint, dried mint, which is traditionally used in like the preparation of it. So there certainly are some other brands available, but these were the 3 that we're going to try today. Everyone has told us the Aldi one is very good. So.
What are the carbs on them? About the same, 1.5 per 100.
Okay,
the Aldi one's less.
The Aldi one is 0.9 grams per 100, and this one is 1.6 per 100 grams. So they're all pretty similar.
They're very similar.
So, some of our favourite ways of eating halloumi. We have a chicken and zucchini kind of burger patty.
It is
which
great.
Has grated halloumi in it. That is really yummy and one of our favourite ways to use it.
You can also pop them in a tray bake. So if you're doing a chicken or a lamb tray bake, it would probably work quite well in there. We love to just pan fry it and add it to our breakfast. So if we were doing bacon, eggs, halloumi, that is very common in our household for like a Sunday breakfast. It's definitely what's going to be happening today. So we'd like to do that as well.
Yeah, and you can also maybe cut it into cubes and pan fry it and then use it in a salad like a crouton. That would be good. But I would say we don't normally eat it like raw, like you would normal cheese, like where you cut a slice and eat it, or you grate it up and put it on something. It is a different texture. Some people find it squeaky in their teeth, but it's not going to melt when you grate it like a regular cheese.
It also doesn't melt in the pan like a regular cheese.
Yeah, so it holds its shape. In
my opinion, you've got to cook it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not like using it like cheddar.
Yeah, so if you've bought it and sliced it up and eaten it and thought
that would not be great.
Halloumi's not for me, try cooking it in a pan. So what we're going to show you today is just how we pan fry it. We just use like a dry frying pan over pretty high heat.
You want it pretty hot.
Dan also does it on the barbecue really well.
Which is delicious,
yeah. So if you've got like a flat plate on your barbecue, that's another really good way of cooking it. But should we get the fry pan on?
Let's get it on.
Okay, so we've got our 3 halloumis here. So I'll just show you the difference. So you can see how this one, what Dan was saying about the chips, it would be good for that, I think popular in the air fryer. So that's the Lemnos one. This is the Coles one, and this is what I was saying about traditionally it's kind of folded over. So that's why when you cut it, the pieces will do that. That's just going to happen, don't panic. And these bits here, mint. Don't worry that it
looks like
mold
mold, but it's not.
or something like that. So this is the Coles one, and then this is the Aldi one. So these two are very similar, and you can see again it has that kind of crack. But this is about the width that I would do it if I was pan frying it.
And is it like about the width of your finger?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Between 0.5 centimetre and 1 centimetre, I guess. You don't want it too thick because you want it to kind of get a little bit softer. Like, it's not going to be melted like cheese, but it softens in the middle. So you don't want it too thick, and then you don't want it too thin because it will kind of
disintegrate almost.
Yeah. So we have our dry non-stick frying pan here that we've heated up over kind of medium high, pretty high heat. We want, when we put this halloumi in, we kind of want it to sizzle. So we're going to put in a few of our different pieces. Dan, you're going to have to help me remember which is.
We'll put the Coles one here.
This is Coles. This is Coles.
When we stuff this up at the end, let us know.
This is Aldi. And then the Lemnos one
is easy to pick.
Is easy. So you see how you want that sizzle. So we're just going to let it brown on that side, and then we'll flip it over. So you can see around the edge where kind of a bit of liquid is coming out of it. So that's what we want, because we kind of want to dry it out a little bit.
Yeah. So in my opinion, you could do it either of those two. I quite like it like that, and Erica probably likes it a little bit more like that.
On the barbecue, it does like that.
Yeah.
But you're not just browning it, because you do want the inside to
cook,
kind of soften a bit as well. So I guess maybe if you have your pan on high at the start, then once you put your halloumi in, turn it down to medium, so it kind of cooks through without
burning the outside.
Yeah. Because I think this one needs a bit more colour. Dan thinks that. That's perfect. That one. Right there.
Which one's that again?
That's Coles. Coles, Aldi. And you can see already, like if you compare the texture of this is hard. Like, and this is, see how it's like spongy?
Mix them up.
Coles, Aldi, Lemnos. You can see, as we were saying, it's kind of softened. It's nice and golden brown on both sides. So we are ready. Okay, so now the taste test, which I guess most important, right?
I'm least looking forward to the Lemnos.
We do that first?
Yes.
Okay. We're a bit biased, aren't we?
That's actually fine. I could see how people like that as a chip. And you could probably do them in the air fryer and make quite nice chips with those.
It's pretty salty.
It's very salty. It is a salty cheese, guys, for sure.
But that one...
It's alright.
Particular. I mean, it's better than I thought it was going to be, I'll say that.
Okay, what have we got next?
Coles.
Coles.
Dan went for the big piece,
Of course. It gets softer texture in the middle for sure than the Lemnos. It's less salty.
I prefer that over the Lemnos for sure. Much less salty.
That is really good.
Yeah, that's delicious. The Lemnos one, I felt like I just got salt.
Do not salt your halloumi, guys. There is no need. It's quite a salty flavour already. We used to go to a cafe who salted it and we couldn't order it anymore because it was just too much. But I like that. That's winning so far. So Aldi.
Aldi's coming in last. It looks exactly the same as the Coles one, so I'll be surprised.
I reckon it's going to taste pretty similar.
Yeah. So this is the Aldi one.
I actually don't know if it was the way that you cooked this piece versus the other, but there's more caramelised flavour to it. I
will say the Coles and the Aldi one pretty similar. Like, I don't know that I could tell them apart.
If you're looking for a cheaper version, go for the Aldi because it is quite similar to the Coles. It's really good.
Yeah. The Coles and the Aldi ones, both winners. The Aldi one, the cheapest one, $4.99 for 250 grams. So that is a winner. The Lemnos one, as Dan said, good if you're doing like halloumi fries in the air fryer. Otherwise, I'd probably give it a miss.
It was salty. It was definitely a big hit of salt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but halloumi is the best, guys. Believe me.
If you haven't tried it, your challenge is to go and try it and let us know in the comments below what you think. If you are a halloumi fan like us, let us know what your favourite way to have it is.
Yes, definitely, because I'm always looking to increase my halloumi
How can I
consumption.
include more halloumi in my diet?
Again, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. Try the halloumi. We highly recommend it. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you get all of the December videos and you know when they come out.
Every day. You don't want to miss one. You'll be out of the loop. You might not know about halloumi.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.